All right, guys, this is not financial advice. We're going to get straight into it. This is SOFI, SOFI Technologies, SOFI, whatever you want to call it. Just had earnings today. You see the spike. It just made, I don't know, 20 some percent gain over here. You can see it's in a clear downtrend from about January 2022 to January 2024. It's 2 years. 2 year downtrend. It's been respecting this line. You can see multiple touches. I'm not going to go for these peaks here, but from the nearest downtrend, it's about 2 years ago. Okay. And then we've been going up, forming this wedge, and we've been touching this wedge many times. I would not go into anything at this point here. The markets could change very quickly, very easily here, and this could chop around your calls, or if you buy the stock, might not push up, it might actually push down. We don't know yet. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is I would just wait until this wedge pattern breaks. When a wedge pattern of 2 years, I mean a downtrend of 2 years obviously, finally breaks, it's going to have some momentum behind it. And you don't want to get into it here with calls or here into it with puts and it just completely go the opposite way. Okay. So you want to wait for an actual break. I don't know, somewhere around March. It could be a month, it could be a few weeks to a month away. It doesn't typically break at the 100% mark here. It usually breaks before that. So we might see a break down or break up here. I would wait for some kind of candle to break. And if you're really risky, you can go straight into puts. If you're not as risky, you can wait for a retest and then get puts here and you'll continue to go down. First level here is around 650. The If it really crashes, I mean this is really bad, but it would be 450. Let's see if it would break up somewhere here and you would wait for a retest. You could see some move like that, or if you're really risky, just buy it on the break. Um, your first targets are probably around 1130, 1240, about $14 here. Like I said, depending how risky you want to be, you can get right into it, or you can wait for a retest, um, and then get the call or the put. But the whole reason behind this is you don't know what it's going to do yet. Let it chop around for a while until it figures out which way it wants to go. Okay. And sometimes even if you're about to buy it, you could wait until close of that day, see if that candle actually retraces back into the field before you back into the wedge pattern. It has to close outside the wedge pattern for it to even be an actual break. And what I mean by it to close outside the pattern for it to be an actual break is on that day, the candle has to close outside of the wedge. Okay. If you want an even more secured break, you could go actually to the weekly and see a weekly candle close outside and then follow the trend that way. There is a disclaimer though. You have to understand that these stocks can be manipulated by hedge funds. There could be stock repurchases. There could be some weird news coming out, global events, like wars and all kinds of stuff. Um, you know, Anything can trigger this to completely go the opposite way on you. So you got to have some good targets on where you're willing to sell. Remember, I'm talking to you guys about options. Um, they're very risky. You could lose 100% of your money when you trade options, as you know probably already. Um, so you can expect this move to chop around here, possibly break in the next few weeks to even into March, April. Okay. So just focus on this area here. don't go crazy on buying things now unless you're really ballsy and crazy. Okay. Um, I'll keep watching this. I'm gonna put it on my Instagram when it does break the wedge. We'll see if we want to jump into it or not. Again, this is not financial advice. I am not a professional. This is just what I've learned over the years. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.